Hello everyone and welcome to today's episode of Small Business Tuesday. Today we are here in the beautiful city of Hawthorne with Johan Cisneros from Pacific Properties Realty Group. He's a small business, again, here in the city of Hawthorne. And so welcome, Johan. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for doing this interview. It means a lot to me.
Hey, anything I could do to support small businesses, I like doing that.
Thank you.
And so, so let's go right at it. So, one of the questions I wanted to ask you was, you help people buy homes. So these are people that are called buyers. So what's one thing that you do to help buyers find a home, or what's one main thing, a main issue that you see when people are buying homes?
Well, the first step is to get them pre-approved. It's very important to have that plan, have a plan, and have that already in place when you're looking for a home. So we either connect them with the right loan officer. We have a lot of connections with preferred lenders and actual banks that we can connect any potential buyer with. That's the first initial step. Once we have that covered, then we start looking for a home. And that process, that can take, we try to be very patient with our clients. We try to take the initial phase where we write down what's important in buying a home. Do they want how many bedrooms, how many bathrooms, do they want a pool? If you're Elon Musk, do you want a garage that goes 40 feet down?
Which he's actually doing. He bought a house here in Hawthorne, right? He didn't buy. Did he buy the house?
Yeah, he bought the home, and it's gonna connect to that tunnel he's building throughout the city.
Okay. Awesome.
And
wow.
It's so there's a lot of going on with SpaceX and Elon Musk, and that's something that's interesting in the city of Hawthorne.
Okay. Wow.
Okay.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, okay, so cool. So that's an interesting fact. And so remember to, if you're looking for a home, remember to get pre-approved. And if you're not, Johan can connect you with the right people. So along with, you besides helping people find and buy homes, you also, people who already own homes, you help them sell a home. So tell me something about, maybe a main, or something that you would recommend, or something that people struggle with when they're trying to sell their home.
I think it's been a seller's market, right? So the sellers have been in control for the last few years, and now it's softening a little bit. But when we were doing our initial consultation with our clients, our goal is always, every seller wants to get the most they can for their property, and that's our goal. So if we go in there and we give them an as-is value, and we actually give them a value if improved, and so that gives them the potential to make more money if they do a little bit. Maybe they paint the interior, they paint the exterior. It's amazing what a little paint does to a home. But that's how I see ourselves and my team. We're more consultants than just salespeople. By nature, I'm big in a customer service person. So we want to make sure we do everything we can to maximize that potential earning for that client. And that's one way we're different. We really make sure we don't just take a listing. We actually go and we do a consultation to make sure we can maximize that potential net profit for that client.
That's awesome. And so you give them options, right? You give them options, like you want to sell it like this, or put a little bit of money into it.
Yeah, it's important.
You help guide them and give them the options so they can decide, and it's not just you telling them.
Yeah, because
this is how it's going to be.
Because what we found out, I've been doing it many years, and what I found out throughout the years, some people do have some savings or do have a budget. Not everyone is is distressed or needs to sell right away. And if there is some sort of budget, maybe they can again paint the house, and they can potentially make another $20,000 of their initial price if they were to sell it as is. So I go in there and I say, why let the investor make most of the money and maybe flip this home when you can do a little fixing and make a little bit more.
Right.
And that gives you, there's a lot of enjoyment in doing that with a client. I think I enjoy being able to do that for a client where they made that extra money. Of course, it's just an investor, and unfortunately sometimes we see that some listings are just put the way they are with pictures with clothes all over the bed and the
people in the background.
People in the background.
Yeah.
We and so there needs to be a little guidance and help with all that. I mean, my team and I, we actually go in there and we help move things around if we need to, just so we can have great pictures, so we can have great video. That all that is important because you're helping that client, of course. Again.
So you're not afraid to get your hands dirty, is what you're saying.
Oh no!
To help the client, maximize, their proceeds and.
Oh yeah, no, I like that stuff. I mean, if we helped clients move before if they needed the help. I mean, we actually do go above and beyond if we have to. We don't mind. We installed mulch for clients before, just to help out a little bit more. And why is that important? Because that's how the business grows. Clients, remember that, and our referral base keeps growing. We keep getting calls because we're actually doing it for the right reasons, which is to help a client out versus, hey, I got into real estate because I want to make a bunch of money.
Right. Well, that's good, and that's good to know. And
but I do want to make money.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, there's, you go the extra mile to make sure, that the client is happy and at the same time, I mean, you can't, your services, they're free until everything, kind of closes and stuff.
Correct,
so
yeah.
You put in a lot of work beforehand in hopes that, this thing's gonna go through, right? Because anything can go go wrong, and I mean, you have to get paid for your services. You're doing all this to help the client, but like you said, at the same time,
I mean, that's the only unfortunate part of our business too. There's times where we do put in a lot of work in the forefront, and let's say something gets canceled or they change their mind, and I'm not that person that will, hey, you signed a contract, you have to, I found you a buyer, you have to sell. Things happen. There's sometimes life events or life changes that sometimes we can't go through a sale. And so everything that we did to prepare that home, unfortunately, is time that we don't get paid for. Or I don't get paid for.
Right. Yeah, of course.
You move on and you get the next one, and this person will remember the next time they want to sell, or another friend or family member wants to sell. They'll remember us. Of course.
That's good. It's good to know. And then, last thing, so you're a brokerage, so a real estate brokerage, so, you're also, in the look for, good real estate agents, right? That you can help other people, through their, connections, and help families, buy and sell their homes as well, right?
Yeah, correct. We've been in this location for about 3 years now.
Okay.
So the company is growing. And I'm hoping now to start recruiting more agents.
Okay.
And I'm looking for agents who are passionate, that have that same passion to want to help people.
And is that easy to do?
Well,
to find passionate people that want to help people? I mean, I'm sure you gotta, I'm sure it's hard, right? It's not, I mean, anytime you want to look
of course, I would imagine it's hard. It's just, I try to do everything I do with passion and a lot of energy, and just always find a solution for any problem, because there are always going to be issues that come up. It's real estate, but we're trying to find, again, good agents who are able to think outside the box if something happens, and find solutions for clients. But again, I think everything involves important that they have a belief in customer service, number one. And number two, some passion for what you do. You gotta enjoy what you do, and if you enjoy helping clients, and then this job is really rewarding. So
good.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm glad that we were able to sit down and you were able to share, your story, about your brokerage and what you do, to help clients and to help your agents, help them make money. It shows, at least from what I heard, is that you care and you want your agents to care, about their clients and about their business. Running a business like yours is not easy. I understand. It can be a grind every single day, and it's you gotta be out there looking for clients, looking for realtors. So but you put in the work, and it's not easy. People that make money have to go out there and get it, right? They have to go out there and work for it, right? So I appreciate you being here, and this is Johan Cisneros.
The honor is mine. Thank you for doing this. It means a lot to me and to the team. We want people to find us. I mean, I think we can help a lot of home buyers and a lot of sellers and a lot of agents who who possibly want to join a different team. We join a successful team and a team that wants to help out clients.
Good. And in case you haven't seen Johan's brokerage name, it's out here on the electronic billboards here in the city of Hawthorne. He's on social media. Johan Cisneros, right? So look him up if you have any real estate needs, or if you want to switch offices and you're a real estate agent. Thank you,
Yeah,
Johan.
look forward to it.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you.